Hey guys, it's David here with the Whiskey Rebellion. Hope everyone is having a good night. Thank you guys for joining me. Topic tonight, first of all, it's April Fool's Day. I hope there's no pranking goes on here. I haven't planned any. I mean, we'll see. Most of us work jobs in the morning, don't have all that extra time for planning that kind of thing. But thank you for taking your time out and joining us, and those watching, thank you for watching, participating. You guys know that I'll read almost any comment. So feel free to go ahead and blow that up. If you want to have your comments read live, I'll do that. But I'm going to start off with our quote of the week, episode, whatever. If you even know, I don't even know who this person is. Most of these I recognize. I think this is maybe the one I was like, I have no idea who this person is. But anyway, here's the quote. We'll see what you know. Why do I drink champagne for breakfast? Doesn't everyone? Any idea who might have said that?
Well, we know someone.
If you get this, it's like all the tea in China, man. Because like
I don't want to sound sexist, but it sounds like something a woman would say.
It definitely does sound like a woman. We could be wrong.
I could be wrong too. I'm not entirely certain based on this name.
But it's somebody on the higher end of the pace. There's someone higher end on the monetary scale.
Yeah.
I'm almost tempted to say
somebody privileged.
I'm almost tempted to say like Elizabeth Taylor.
You know what? You're probably in the right ballpark.
Her and Michael Jackson sat in
like in that era.
This is not what I expected. Okay. It's a guy, first of all.
Oh. Yeah, he's rich. He's definitely rich then.
Second of all, I'm pretty sure he's okay, so he is British. He was an English playwright by the name of Noel Coward.
Oh yeah,
I never fucking heard of this guy. But like, there's a bunch of like famous people on here, and then there's that person. So I guess I don't know that much about British plays. Anyway,
no Coward.
That one was a little bit of a judgment. I wanted to clear it off.
Screenplays. He did a lot of stuff in early movies.
Oh, so you're actually a little bit familiar.
I know who he. Yeah, I know he is.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Well, cool. You do anything
I didn't even think
particularly cool?
Non-American.
Anything noteworthy that we might know about?
Just depend on what kind of movie genre you're in back in these. I'm talking about movies late 40s, early 50s. That type of movie stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah, because he died in the 70s. So.
Yep.
Yeah, you got me on that one. I'm not too many of those I've seen, and not many of I want to see.
Yeah, that's
instant. That's instant piss off atness watching some of those. We only got to be 3 characters. You know what I mean?
Oh, you know what? That's an extremely fair point. I bet a lot of people don't think about that. Anyway, topic for tonight, and we will get into it right after we talk about what we're all drinking tonight. Topic for tonight is basically won't be fooled again. I thought it was apropos. April Fool's Day. What did you have hyped up to you? What were you excited about? What bottle looked just really sexy on that shelf, and you're like, well, I need to pick it up. And then you pick it up and you take it home and you open that bottle and you're pissed off because you've made a mistake. You've been fooled. That is basically the topic. Everyone has a story about that. If you've been drinking or collecting for a while. So that's what we're going to get into. First, and I'm telling on myself here with my selection, we're going to talk about what we're drinking tonight. For myself, this is Garrison Brothers out of Texas. This is not bad bourbon, but it is so overpriced.
Oh yeah, I like it, but yeah, I agree it's overpriced.
Yeah, it is solid bourbon. I've had this for I guess a couple of years now, and like just kind of sip on it every once in a while just to remind myself of how it was. Because when I first opened this, and this does tie into my story, I was a little bit pissed off. But we'll get back to that. It is not a bad bourbon though. Small batch bourbon, 47% alcohol. Yeah, out of Texas, so it's got a little bit of that drier, more peppery on the front kind of a palate. It's not a bad bourbon. It's not, but that's what I'm drinking. Billy, what you drinking other than high quality H2O?
Well, because I am currently at Cafe 305 Barbecue Miami, I am drinking high quality ACO because I do have to drive, and I'm not willing to risk it, not just yet.
Yeah, that's fair. You haven't been in it long enough to roll those dice, and that's
right. So,
fine.
But speaking of Cafe 305, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys a real quick walkthrough. Welcome, Mel. Nice to see you, brother. So you'll get to see this as well.
Oh,
Let's see here. I'll make this fast, just a minute or two.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to say turn the camera on so we can see the place. Yeah. Everybody, this is for people who don't know. This is Billy's new spot, his new restaurant, cafe. I don't know how you like to describe it to folks.
So as you can see, we are in a little warehouse district, which is great because we have plenty of parking. Nice. So this is where customers will come in at. They'll pull up here.
Nice.
It's a little difficult.
I like
to
the
see
front
the
of
lights
it. Yeah.
On.
Uh-huh.
Cafe 305. My wood is going to sit here. My smokers are going to sit right here in this spot, directly to this pull-up door, which I'll be able to exit out of. So basically what happens
is... So you just be wafting that smell over that whole area. Oh, yeah. You're drawing them out.
You'll walk in. So this is the little lobby area. So we're going to be takeout only. So the 3D wall was already there. So I said, the hell with it. I'm going to leave it.
Yeah.
So here's the little cashier area here. You'll place your order here. And what I did to kind of save on cost, on this wall here, I painted it with chalkboard paint and used chalkboard. So the whole menu's there. And just some wallpaper there. Here we have beverage cooler. So it'll be nice and shiny. I don't run it because there's no reason to. So eventually there's going to be a door here and there's going to be a door here. So now in the back here, this is going to be like the cashier station where they'll bag up orders, get all the to-go stuff, wet naps, cutlery kits, all that stuff. So we're going to basically have 3 cut stations. So if you see this door here, that leads out to the other side.
Nice.
And go to the smokers. So here's the cut station, chopping board, scale, butcher paper. We got some shelving up there. This is going to be our second cut station, all set up, ready to go. And over here, this will be a prep station as well. And this bad boy sitting up here, this is my sauce maker. So with this, I can make 100 bottles of sauce in one shot. Nice. So that's what that's going to be done for.
So I should have done this to begin with.
Cryovac machine. Got the grinder there, slicer there. Here we got some steam tables. This will be where I keep stuff like chili, baked beans, the sloppy mac, things like that. And these are my food warmers. So when
my shit is already making me hungry.
Will come out the smoker right through this door and into these food warmers where they'll stay nice and hot. Nice. Speed rack with sheet pans, floor mats. So again, this is going to be my prep area for sauces. These built-ins were already there. I wasn't finna tear nothing out. So those are going to be utilized for like spices and supplies. The office I'm going to talk about because more than likely I'll never.
Is that the office area? Sorry, you kind of cut your service is not fantastic on video over here right now, unfortunately.
Sorry.
I'm getting some of it, but yeah.
Yeah.
But it's an awesome preview, man.
Looks good, man.
Basic bathroom. Refrigerator. Nice. 3 compartment sink. Everything's still got to be cleaned and organized. Bunch of junk I got to get rid of. Back over here. But here we got just a basic stove, refrigerator, a little prep table, and that's basically it. So there's not a whole lot to write home about.
Yeah, it's a
lot going on there, man.
Yeah, it's going to serve its purpose well. And the way we're going to do it, so basically You'll come in, you'll place your order, and the good thing about barbecue is that it's already done. So you
That's
place
awesome.
the order, the turnaround time is less than 3 minutes. So,
Heck
and
yeah.
probably like 3 months down the road, we'll have our beer and wine license, and I'll sell simple beer, nothing overly high proof or nothing like that.
No, that's good.
And keep in mind, all this kind of happens when it was supposed to happen, if you will. My
Mhm.
game plan was not to open till November 9th, 2025. And here we are opening May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. So for those who are listening, if you show up on Cinco de Mayo, the grand opening, and you make a purchase, you're going to walk outside to the bar and you're going to get a free beer and a shot of tequila. Because, of course, it is
Okay.
Cinco
Hey
de
man,
Mayo.
Cinco a Drinko.
So that's basically that. And because I've been working my ass off, I am enjoying some high quality H2O.
Yeah,
There you go,
what?
brother.
Keeping it legit. That is awesome. I am
I'm gonna
so
try to.
excited for you. I'm
I'm
sure
gonna try
you're
to get
exhausted.
down, man.
Okay.
Yeah, but you guys should. You guys that can make it. I unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And
try to get down.
if you guys are able to make it down, I got 2 extra bedrooms and 4 other houses. So come on.
Man, that is no lie, too. Man,
There he is.
There's my guy.
there's Mal.
That's
going on,
brothers
sir?
again.
Hey,
There you are.
What's up, brother?
Hey, Chief.
Just trying to sort my audio out now.
It's all good. We can hear you.
Oh,
Can you
you
hear us?
sound good.
Pretty well.
I can hear you, but I can hear you through the phone.
Oh,
Okay.
he's still messing with his settings. We'll give him a minute.
No worries.
All right. Gino, what you drinking, sir?
I'm still tossing it back and forth, but I think I'm settled down on Elijah Craig Toasted Barrel.
Nice. Very solid choice.
Yeah, I was waffling back and forth between that and Knob Creek Rye, and I'm settling on the Toasted Barrel. It's fitting right tonight.
Nice.
Okay.
Very good. Very good.
Nice, brother.
Yeah, that's a good one. I really enjoyed that bottle, the one I got, from Godfather. Mark, sir, what are you drinking tonight?
What's up, brother? So I am sipping one of those lost and found bottles.
Yeah.
This Cedar Ridge out of Iowa. It wasn't intentional, but I guess shout out to Caitlin. Good luck tonight. I'm going
Go,
to
Caitlin. I don't know what that's to or who Caitlin is, but we'll drink to Caitlin. There you go.
Oh yeah.
drink to Caitlin. Basketball player.
Well, okay. Sports ball.
Yeah. College.
Nice.
The ladies' Final Four.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Good stuff. Good stuff. How is that Cedar Ridge?
It's okay. It's not great. It's all right. And now I see why I haven't had it in a while. It's a little young.
Yeah.
The flavor's not bad. It could use another year, 2 years in a barrel. I think would help some, but the corn is pretty good. It's got a decent flavor. It's just younger.
I get it.
Yeah, a little younger, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Got
It's not something I'd hate on. I could sip it. It's 86. Yeah, 86 proof. So
Okay.
aging says 3 years. So it's all right.
Yeah. Needed another year, but hey,
At least, yeah.
for
2
how it
might be
goes.
wonderful. Yeah.
I was gonna ask Mal, are you with us, sir? I don't know if you can, if we've still got you on audio or video or what situation is there. He's still figuring himself out. Well, when you come back, when you get a chance, tell us what you're drinking tonight. But otherwise, we'll go. Oh wait, we got. Like people keep coming and going. Like this feels like 3 years ago. People just like kept dropping.
I know,
out.
right?
We have been doing this for a while. I just renewed our our StreamYard just got renewed. I think for the second time. It's just kind of a commemorative of the fact that like a milestone that we've been at this a little bit. But yeah, it's good stuff. So the topic, as I mentioned, I think before Mal joined, just won't be fooled again. What did you go out and spend money on because somebody hyped it up to you? We've talked about this thing. Like, what's a bad buy? Like, what bad buys have you personally partaken of based on not necessarily just hype, but like the recommendations, even recommendations of somebody you would trust, and then you would get it and take it home and be like, oh, what the hell did I do? Kind of thing. For me, this is that one, the Garrison Brothers, to lead off with. That at the price point of this, I think I paid $84 for it. If this was a $40 bottle, it would be realistic, I think, in terms of the quality. As a solid bourbon, for that at that price point, I've had plenty of great bourbon at that price point and lower. This kind of fits in that realm. Does not fit in the 80 and up realm, especially not for my ass. But even a couple of years ago, and I had a little bit more liquidity, like I was a little bit salty at the choice, but it got talked up to me, and I wanted to try it, and I didn't really have much experience with Texas whiskeys, so I was like, yeah, I'll splurge a little bit, show them, I've got it to spread around and all that. And I got home and I was like, damn it, like this did not, for $80, I wanted to kind of have my socks blown off a little bit, and that did not happen, which is pretty disappointing. But I've had other good Texas whiskeys, like Lone Elm. I thought was really good. Just for example, recommended by the same person to me, and that one was a winner. Well, this one was definitely not. So won't get fooled again on Garrison Brothers. Don't get by the the wax and the fancy bottle and the labeling and the little metal filigree thing there and all that stuff. Like that's real cool in that it's and this star, of course, because Texas and all that.
Gotcha.
But not a fan of that price point. It's not bad whiskey, but it did feel like a ripoff, and I will not be fooled again. So that's me. Who wants to go next? Any takers?
I'll go next.
Billy,
So for me,
sorry.
what was, I don't want to call it disappointing, but definitely overhyped.
Mm-hmm.
Thought I would never see it in my area, and when I saw it, it was flooded in my area.
Mm-hmm.
Traveler.
Okay.
There was a lot of hype behind Traveler, and really, when I got it, I held on to it a couple of days because I was finishing off a bottle. So me and the wife decided, hey, come on, why not? Let's see what this stuff is all about. And my wife is kind of new to bourbon. She's about maybe 4 years on bourbon, but even her palate is educated enough at this point to where she was not impressed at all. She said to me, Jesus Christ, Buffalo Trace is better than this. And
wow,
that took me by storm. And let's face
it,
there's nothing wrong with Buffalo Trace. It's a great starter. It's where I started my wife out at. But when she said it, it really told me her palate was educated enough not to be impressed by that. So it was like, you know what? She's right. So my wife can go into a store by herself and she'll know how to pick up allocated bottles. She knows what she likes. She's a Michter's fan. She's not into the flavored stuff. So she's like real deal.
Yes.
I was happy that it was not overpriced, even though it was severely overhyped. I didn't even think Traveler.
Would you get for yours?
I think it was right around like $34 or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen it closer to 40 recently, and I was like, that still feels like a little too much based on what I've heard.
Yeah,
from you guys.
I don't think I would not pay 40 for it after tasting it.
Yeah.
And when I tell you down here now, I think you can buy that shit at Walmart. Fuck, it's like everywhere. I mean, it really.
I still forget you can buy liquor in some other states.
Yeah.
Like
here, you can buy alcohol. BJ's, Costco, of course.
Yep.
Walgreens, Target doesn't have it. Target only does wine. But Walmart has a liquor spot, and every Publix around here has a liquor store attached to it.
Yeah,
it's not in the same store, but it's like a part of the building.
Yeah.
So,
which we have plenty of liquor stores, but none of our grocery stores do that. Our Costco doesn't have, like, they'll do like beer and wine, but like you can't get liquor there.
Yeah, but same thing with our Costco. It's not with all the other stuff. You have to walk out and walk back in, and they don't allow you to take liquor into the store So
Yeah.
you always hit the liquor store on the way out.
Oh, it's the other little separate.
Yeah,
I've seen. I think they're like that in Virginia.
yeah. So that's
Yeah, that
that's
seems
to
familiar to
get
me.
off of that. But yeah, Traveler was, like I said, I don't want to call it a disappointment because I didn't pay a lot for it. But just think of somebody who's still fairly new, like my wife,
Uh-huh.
to have Traveler, and she's not mixing it; she's having it neat or on the rocks, and she's like, "This is water."
Yeah.
She actually said Buffalo Trace tastes better than this. So yeah, Traveler was very
Oh,
much
nice.
overhyped for me.
Gotcha. So would you say, do you feel like you got fooled?
Yes, absolutely, 1,000%.
All right, Chuck's here. Chuck
Yeah.
said Traveler's a $24
agree.
bottle, in my opinion. That
That's
sounds
exactly what I say. And I'm mad I pay what I pay for it, but
Yeah.
Me
still
too.
agree.
I paid 40 for mine.
But so long as people keep paying around that, and of course you
Yeah,
didn't know, you
exactly.
won't do it again, I'm sure. But like,
No, no,
that becomes
absolutely.
the acceptable rate. Then that becomes the acceptable rate, which is why people are
Yeah.
paying,
I
$50
bought-
for McKenna and Sazerac Rye right now. Like it's like
No,
shit
but
like that.
McKenna's pushing 70 now.
Shit, really?
But listen, at Total Wine, Sazerac now is like
Mhm.
back down to $30.
It's 30 here local.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, David, to answer your question, I was definitely fooled. I fell into all the hype for once, with Traveler and
Yeah.
people hoarding it like it was the next best thing. But I think that just goes to show you the power of the internet. I don't consider myself easily influenced. But yeah, they got me that time for sure.
I feel that. Yeah, I've like I said, I've seen it, but like I'm like,
It's
wait,
okay, but
yeah,
it's overpriced.
but not for that. And that's what I always think is, austerity being what it is in my life right now. I'm going, for my dollars, do I really want to take a chance on something right now? No, I want to get something I know I'm going to like, but I'll take recommendations on new stuff still. But like the recommendations so far have not been overwhelmingly positive for Traveler in particular. So,
Yeah.
word
And I
to
will
the
say
wise
this,
folks.
nobody here has given me any bad advice. Nobody here.
That was Mal. That's got to be Mal's dealing with some feedback. I think he's got some audio stuff going on.
So yeah, I will say that though. Every piece of advice I've gotten from you guys has turned out to be A1. But yeah, they got me on this Traveler.
Well, that's one of the first things I said. Even though I always have to preface when I mention my first taste of Traveler, I was smoking a full body cigar and drinking, I don't remember, 1920, I think. I can't remember now. But it was in a
went from
lounge.
1920 and a cigar to Traveler.
Yeah, that's why I always preface what I say.
Well,
So
you're setting yourself up for disappointment.
Yeah, and so it was, one of the distributors like, dude, Mark, you got to try this one. I'm like the finance official taster.
Mhm.
So if I'm there, anything comes in, it's like, Mark, taste this. I was like, all right, cool. And to me, it just was just sweet.
Yeah.
So I did buy one. I said, I'll have one for, my non-bourbon drinkers.
You got bourbon for your non-bourbon drinkers.
Yeah, because my top shelf, no, I love my top shelf, so no.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is you don't break that out on people who don't know what they're getting into.
No, and when I say
about that.
My top shelf again, that's the Heaven Hill Green. That's my Evan Williams Green, my old Bardstown. That's the Old Forest, the 86, JTS Brown, JW Dent. That's true bottom shelf. And no, I don't share that.
Oh yeah, if you got that Evan Williams Green, man, nothing wrong with it. I can see it from here.
Oh yeah. All
right, we've got Mal again. I think he's back. Mal, we appreciate you hanging in there and fighting that thing for us. It's good seeing you, man.
It's the smoke.
Sweet zombie Jesus. Honestly, the technical issues, man.
Good
I thought this was going to be a nice surprise, but it turned out to be a real pain in the arse, man.
Still good to see
still
you, brother.
A nice surprise for us.
Yeah,
it's good seeing you.
Yeah, well, I've got 2 weeks off work for the Easter half term. So whenever I'm off work, I do try and jump on, see you guys, because I do miss you guys.
Gotcha. Yeah, well, we miss you too. We understand it's difficult though because of the time difference and everything else.
Yeah,
and it makes it tough. What are you drinking there, sir?
That's a Guinness.
I have Guinness Night Research.
Oh, nice. Guinness Night.
But I'm pairing it with Good old double oak.
Oh,
Okay,
oak,
double O.
There
Yeah.
you go.
I can just tell by looking at the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Because we are alcoholics.
There we go.
Dave, actually, Dave, you would like this. This actually has the more I sip it, it almost has more of a single malt taste to it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I like some malted barley.
Oops.
Oh, did I just see that jump out your glass?
Yeah, they just jumped out. Fuck you. That means I need to change what's in it.
Well, I guess you better finish what's in it.
Oh shoot!
All right, Mal. So the topic. I don't know how much of this you caught because I know you were fighting.
I caught shit. Nothing at all.
So this is for April Fool's Day. Like the theme is like what did you get fooled into buying basically, and based on recommendations or hype or just the way the bottle looked on the shelf, they kind of like got you in there and you bought it and you got it home and opened the thing or opened it among friends or whatever and were just thoroughly disappointed. Feel like you got duped.
Wow. Okay. So I don't know. I really don't know. Don't think it's going to be a whiskey if I'm being totally honest with you.
It's okay. We can branch out. I embrace a larger view of the force, as they say.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come back to me on that one.
All right, that's fine. Take a moment to think.
Yeah.
All right. So
I was going to add on to that.
I'm English. I'll pretty much drink anything. So.
I mean, I will too, but that doesn't mean I don't regret either the money I spent or how I feel the next day. But Gino, you said you got one.
Oh yeah, I got a couple of them, and one of them that I picked up and bought. It was just because of the way the bottle looked, and it was Willet Pot Still. And,
oh yeah.
Hey, that's really good on. That is really good on steak. It's really good with steak.
Yeah, I think we've all been.
I've used it for cooking, but the one that I'm most disappointed in because I thought, man, I've never seen this before. Man, that can't be bad. No, I wasted $70 on Rossville Union.
Rossville Union.
I couldn't even cook with that.
Wow.
What Mel was saying probably the one that he was talking about. It's not even a whiskey. I wouldn't call this a whiskey. This was like shit in a bottle. Yeah. No.
There is one of those. There's one Rossville I like.
I think that's sheep dip. I think it's that Scotch. Yeah. That I don't even think I would fuck with that.
I couldn't even cook with it, man. No. It just was bad.
Is that Mark? He had to mute himself.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Tore up.
There was a Rossville I didn't like. I don't remember though. It was because there was one I did like. That may have been a pick, but the rest I haven't liked. I don't have a Rossville here now because of that.
Yeah, no.
I just don't remember which one I liked or don't like. So I'm not.
So Mark, what is it for you? What's your
mine?
What'd you get fooled into?
I don't think this will reach. So that's all right. It's the Blade and Bow, or
really?
Yeah, Blade and Bow.
I didn't. It's been a number of years since I've had Blade and Bow, but I don't remember disliking it.
So mine is more like Billy said. It's not bad. It just
the hype.
And it just didn't click for me. I had seen it for the longest time, and I walked past it. And you guys know I probably went about a year and a half coming out of COVID, and if I saw it, I'd buy it. I'm paying for that now, but I saw it, I'd buy it. And so I bought one. Actually, I bought two, one here and one in Atlanta. And so when I finally got around to opening one in Atlanta, I was like, yeah, I didn't freeze. That was my reaction.
I was like, wait, this guy has been on.
I was just about to restart my phone again, there, man.
And I
didn't freeze. Like that was my reaction. It's just like
we did get an April Fool's prank out of this one.
Oh,
I was like, did he? I was like, oh no, we lost him right when he was talking.
Yeah, that was not a freeze. That just was my reaction.
You did get me that time. You did give me that time.
So I have two keys. I don't even know what the hell my keys are, but yeah. So I have one here. It's unopened. No. So people still rave about it. I don't understand that rave, but we all have different tastes. So I have one. If someone comes, I'll pop it open, but otherwise it's gonna stay up there unopened in the back somewhere
for a good long time.
Yeah, I don't rave about it. It's good, but yeah,
it's behind it's behind my Trader Joe's winter wheat.
Your Trader Joe's.
Mhm.
When we was that any good? Like
I haven't opened it yet.
oh,
It was on sale for $20, so I said, "Shit, I'll get it." Because Trader,
I feel that.
yeah, Trader
$40.
Joe's. I got it in Cali. Yeah, Trader Joe's here doesn't sell. Ours don't sell
Liquor.
liquor, just beer and wine. So
People get excited over the 5 Key Club offer.
yeah, they do. So I got two.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What is the Key Club offer thing? Is that like the Blanton's horsey heads?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's when you get all the keys, something happens. I don't know. I can't find my 2 keys, so I don't know.
You
What
send them in, you get a lockbox thing and a special thing at the distillery and all this good happy shit.
I don't even know what. I don't even know what my keys are.
A box at the distillery.
Yeah, it's your own little personal lockbox with your own tasting glass and this and that. There's a bunch of little things that go with it.
So what you get all the keys together and like send them off or something like that, and they send you this thing instead.
Yep.
I mean, that's kind of cool. If you like the drink anyway, what's the
It's
harm
okay.
in it?
I don't go out of my way to find it, but
Yeah, for real.
I do enjoy it. When you're wait.
That I'm intrigued, but like, who made it? Also, like, I like the concept, but like,
I've never looked into it.
Who actually like what is in that bottle? Like,
it says bottled by Universal Brands out of Minnesota.
Universal
Brands.
Brands.
I don't know. It's a 3-year. I don't know. It was on sale for like $19.99 or something.
You gave me that one weeder that was like super young. I can't remember what it was called.
Yeah. I got
other distillery works that like the gear on the side of it or whatever. And it was like 100% wheat in the mash bill.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, it was too young, but other than that, like it was actually pretty good. So
yeah, it wasn't.
I wasn't upset about it.
It wasn't bad. Just super young, but
yeah, that was the only thing. It needed a couple more years.
Yes, it did.
But anyway, so that's yours is the blade and bow. Mal, you got anything yet?
I may have one. Yeah,
okay.
And it was just
purely. Who hurt you? Tell us.
purely on the prettiness of the bottle that I bought, and I wasn't that enamored by the juice.
Sounds like a good one.
Still drinking it, trying it, still trying different ways of drinking it and all the rest of it. And it is the Garrison Brothers.
Okay. That was mine too. I was like, if it was a $40 bottle, I'd be just fine with that. But
yeah, I got done right up the ass of that. Obviously, being an import, I paid a hell of a lot more than it's worth. Yeah. And I looked at it, and it had its little necklace on, and it was waxed halfway down, and had a big star, and I was like, "Ooh,
yeah, it's the shit, doesn't it?"
yeah, it's not good. in a couple of words.
Yeah.
But like I say, I mean, it's still going down there, and I mean, I've given away a shitload of samples. Yeah, you'll love this. This is fantastic.
Yeah. It's not.
I haven't found anybody that agrees with that.
It's not enough, is what I get from it. Yeah. No.
So
yeah, I was in my yard, finish up trimming, and I've got all fucking allergies over here trying to. Every time my hands get near my face, I'm trying not to sneeze. But anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
So let me ask you guys this quick round table. What's something you bought that was better than what you expected?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Since we've been on that side of the scale, what's something you bought almost without any kind of info and turned out to be something really, really, really good? Like you I'll go first.
You go ahead first. I want to read before you go. I just want to read Chuck's because you finished up the conversation about the blade. About you have to go to their gift shop to get the personalized glass and trinkets. Like they're not just going to mail that out to people. Yeah, I have to go there. Right. So good to know, Chuck. Thank you. Appreciate that, Mr. Godfather. Hope you're doing well.
I love you, Chuck, but I'm a pass. I'm good.
Yeah. I think we're probably all good on that.
So something that I bought almost with no kind of influence whatsoever was the Belvini Caribbean cast.
Yeah, the 14-year-old. Oh yeah.
And
there's still a bottle of it at Jody's house.
Yeah,
for you and me, I guess.
I seen it, and I was like, man, that looks interesting. pretty sexy, curvy bottle.
Oh yeah.
I said, all right. I mean, because listen, the one thing about Belvini, it's always going to be about $80, no matter what. Even through
you're gonna spend some
all
money.
this stuff that we've gone through with bottles going through the roof, Belvini has stayed the same. It's always between $75 and $80. I don't know how they do it, but from the first time it kissed me in the mouth, I was seduced. I was in love.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
That's the difference between between sort of the bourbons and the scotches. Obviously, I got the scotches a lot cheaper than you guys.
Yeah.
And I would still pay that for the 14-year-old Caribbean cask. Definitely.
Yeah. So it was no influence, no nothing. And when I tell you the goddamn thing kissed me right in the mouth, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. It is.
I think my
Where's the tongue? Where's the tongue?
With the tongue.
Where's the tongue? Where's the tongue?
I was.
If I had fuck you money, I'd probably have like 5 of those at the house. Just have something back up.
It's one of those things. And here's the crazy thing: it's never hard to find.
No, it's true.
It's never hard to find. But much like, and I'm sure Mark and Mel and even Gino can understand this, a really good cigar, it seduces you when you turn it on. The aroma, the feel, everything. It really can romance you. And Belvini did that. And I can tell you, if you sit down with a glass or a bottle of Belvini and a Padron 7000.
Oh, there you go.
Listen, I turn my phone off. I leave it in the house because I don't listen. God gonna have to wait. I'll call you back.
I like that.
So who else? Tell me.
Yeah, there's something nice about kind of tuning out the rest of the world and just let it all go off and just be in the moment with what you're doing.
Yeah. That's why I built this place.
Yeah.
It's exactly what I do, dude.
Yep.
Revival straight bourbon whiskey. Mark, tell us about this.
Yes, sir.
Johnny Red Corn out of South Carolina.
Okay.
Now, if this had another year in a barrel, it would be perfect, my opinion.
Yeah.
I still love it though.
Yeah.
I've been trying to milk it now. And my crazy ass, I missed the call. Because I missed the phone call, I couldn't get another one. Yeah. Yeah. Tiff called me, says, "Hey, I'm here." I was like, God damn it, I didn't see it. I forgot to send it. I was so busy. Yeah. But I do have their brand new rye.
Nice.
When I get my hands on it, I'll let you know how it tastes. But this one, to me, is really, this Johnny Red Corn is really, really good.
Johnny Red
Corn. Okay.
Yeah, I think I've heard of that.
It's that South Carolina corn.
Okay.
Nice.
There's been 2 of them that I found not recently. The one I found years ago that I absolutely love, and I'll show it to you in a minute. The one that I found recently that I just picked up on a whim was that Ben Holiday red wheat, soft red wheat.
Oh,
I found
I don't think I've seen that.
Absolutely delicious. And that all did not last the weekend here at my house. I mean, I purchased it on a Friday and it was gone before Monday evening.
Damn.
It was that damn good. But the other one that I bought just on a whim, it's the Smooth Amber. It is the Fountain Series Cast Strength Rye. You guys find this, buy this.
Yeah.
I am not joking. This is probably the best rye that I have ever tasted.
Really?
I do like a lot of the Smooth Amber stuff. Like the Contradiction was a surprise to me.
Contradiction's good stuff, and that's the reason why. That's why I started with was the Contradiction. I seen it on the shelf. I was like, what the hell? It's a cool bottle, cool label. Okay, I'll try this.
Yeah.
I moved.
You just kind of went like sight unseen about it, like.
Yeah, and then they had this. Okay. This popped up, and I didn't know it was limited series, and I bought about 3 or 4 bottles that first time because the first bottle I got was absolutely flippin' delicious. I went down and bought the rest of the ones they had on the shelf. Then I didn't see another bottle for like 3 years.
No doubt.
Until recently. Now I've got this bottle that I opened that I had a glass out of, and I got another one stashed away, hidden away, that I won't touch for a while till I can find some more. It's that good. So if you find it, if it's in your area, I highly recommend it, especially if you enjoy a good rye whiskey.
We get a lot of those around here. Mark, the Nassif Family Reserve, is that they make rum as well, and their rum is also good.
Yeah, you sent me the rum. I think that was good. Good. I actually got this in Tampa. This was really, I was surprised. This was really good.
Yeah.
Really, really
Good
tasty.
bourbon. Chuck
Whiskey.
says the Detling cast strength single barrel. I'm not
Yes,
heard of
that is good. Yes, it is.
Okay.
And Chuck read my mind because I was going to ask him if he was still out there. What would his surprise pick
Yeah.
be? And there it is.
Apparently Detling. I don't think I've seen that. For me, what did I actually pick up? It was actually nothing long ago. I actually bought whiskey for like maybe the first or second time like this year. And I bought Irish whiskey because it was actually closer to St. Patrick's Day. And it was the McConnell's Irish whiskey. It's $32 on the shelf.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, this is in my price range, see how it goes. I did look up some reviews and stuff, and it was generally positive. I brought it was a little gathering. I go to like this men's discussion group once a month, and I brought it, and like they fucked that bottle up. Like they all have some, when it's this is over, you can try it again, but they enjoyed it all immensely. I still have a little bit left. I'll probably have it on the show at some point. But for like $32, I was like, oh, okay, this was definitely a winner. Nice, solid Irish whiskey, good quality, good palate. No funky aftertaste, no ethanol. It was nice. It's a nice one, McConnell. So
Cool.
look for that if you're looking for Irish whiskey.
Yeah, why not?
Nice, very nice.
Who's
me,
next? Who hasn't gone yet? Malik.
I'm going to go with something that I bought with, again, little to no information on, and for a really decent price considering I bought it in the UK. Didn't have to get it imported or anything like that. I got it for about, I think originally it was on a sale for £40, but it's leveled out at around about £45 to £50.
That's not
But
bad.
I've got three of them, and the one that really, really sang to me was the Emerald Empire, the Redwood Empire.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. I'm a fanboy of Redwood
Yes.
Empire.
So yeah, the I've heard people talk. Well, not people. I've heard one person talk about Pipe Dream. Lost Monarch.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I
And
do.
I decided to go for the Emerald
Giant.
Emerald Giant.
Emerald Giant. Yeah, I just had to get the
Yes.
bottle there. So I went because I bought a lot of bourbon and I wanted to buy a rye, and I got the Emerald Giant for £40. So what's that like?
What is that in US?
So I'm trying to think now. 65, 70.
65. Yeah.
Yeah,
We're still giving a little bit more than we are here, but it's inescapable.
probably.
'Cause
But
I
being
pay
being
about
over here.
38.40 US for those.
Yeah.
Like their baseline offers. Their cast rates are more. They're nice from what I understand. Well, I've had one once, and I know. He's got a couple of their cast strength. Like their
Yeah,
special release. But their baseline stuff is really good too, and it's
Oh, the
great for
I've seen
people
it.
stuff is
who are
fantastic.
afraid of ryes. And you're like, no, try this one.
I've seen you post photos of that, and I'm absolutely jealous as a mofo. But
If I could send it to you, I would, brother.
no, and I would gladly accept.
So let me ask
I mean,
Mel,
sorry,
real quick.
Yeah.
Give me a rundown on what you thought of the Redwood Empire. Then I'm gonna tell you what I thought about it. I never had a bottle of it, but I had a pour of it in Orlando, and it really was good. Tell me what you think of it. What you think of it?
As far as the Emerald Giant goes, it was everything about a rye that I really enjoy, and it's not overly hot, but it's rye spicy. But I got some spearmint, peppermint, not peppermint. I got some spearmint in it.
Okay.
And that's kind of what sold it, and it struck me to the core. It really did. It was on the sweeter side of rye. I don't know what I was drinking or smoking or eating with it, but I seem to remember it was spearminty. With all of the relevant spices that should go with a very, very good rye.
For me, I got like a savory Red Hot. You remember those candies as kids,
Yes.
the Red Hots?
I've had Red Hots over here.
Yeah, to me, it reminded me of like a savory Red Hot. So it has some spice to it, but it has some candy. That spearmint. So and I was taken back by it, and really, what was odd about it that I was like, okay, I'll just try it. It was like $6 a pour.
Right.
It's relatively inexpensive.
That's reasonable. I mean, that's
take my money.
But you always think you always can't equate cheap with bad, and
Of
you
course
can't
not.
always equate, expensive with good.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Well,
So
you
it was
don't- you
just,
don't-
if they would have said $8 a pour, I still would have went for it.
Yeah.
More than happy paying that for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
so-
on the strength of that bottle, I automatically bought the other two that I could, which was the
pipe dream.
the Pipe Dream and the Lost Monarch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
From what I've seen, I don't know how true this is still, but a couple of years ago, Lost Monarch was always the one that was like really hard to find. Like you could find the other expressions, but they were always out of Lost Monarch. So anytime I saw it, I was like, yoink, I'm gonna grab one of them.
Yep.
It's the pipe dream over here. You can get the Lost
Yeah,
Monarch and
the
the Emerald
bourbon.
Giant.
Yep.
So
I just polished off my bottle of Pipe Dream.
when I'm no longer poor from opening up this restaurant, I'm gonna get me a bottle of their Redwood Empire.
Yeah.
It's good stuff, Billy.
Yeah.
The Lost Monarch is the only bottle that I've got on my shelf that's actually full. The other two are fucking empty. So that'll tell you what you need to know about availability.
It's a hard one to let go of, man. But yeah, it's good. It's
It
good
definitely
stuff.
is.
It's the kind of, especially the rye, the Emerald Giant, and that it's for people who are like not like whiskey drinkers and will describe whiskey as smooth, which I know we're not allowed to do. But like when you're interacting with non-whiskey folk, and you're like, oh, I can't do rye. You try to go, oh wow, that's really smooth. Like it didn't blow their face up. Is what they're trying to say.
Depends
And the other one that's kind of seasonal with the Redwood Giant is the Rocket Top. Is their seasonal rye?
Okay.
It's like they're not cask strength, but bottled in bond rye. It is. Whoa, yes, sir.
Do you know? I'm too poor to hunt, dude. You've got to stop it.
Sorry, brother.
So
yeah, you've got it hard over there, man.
I'm just saying, if you come across it, you won't regret it.
So we are we're talking about next year for so I as the same as Jody, we both turn 50 next year.
That's right.
So I am currently in the process of booking my 50th break, and I'm thinking about New Orleans. I'm thinking about Florida. I'm thinking about Kentucky. I'm thinking about the Bourbon Trail. So it's on the cards, gents. I might be I might be in someone's neck of the woods next year.
Keep us posted, brother. Keep us posted.
Absolutely
Yes,
will.
I'm gonna have to start drinking more now just so I can keep up. Because this man is like
get your training in.
Brother or something like.
Get your training in, David. Get your training in.
That's right. I gotta train my liver, man.
All right, gentlemen, it's been a long day for me, and I
Yeah.
got a long one tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and punch out because
I think it's time for us to wrap anyway. We're past time.
Get a shower and get a drink before I go to bed.
Yeah, please do, man. Please do. And I hope everything continues to go well for you. And please get some rest. Absolutely.
Yeah,
We're all
man.
here for
The
you,
rest
man.
getting the rest has been the hardest thing lately, but it works out because I can see the progress every day.
There we go.
That's fantastic, dude.
Yeah, it's just with everything else, the orders keep pouring in, and it's like, oh fuck.
I know.
Every step is a forward step. That's all you need to worry about, dude. Every step is a forward step. So,
Exactly, and it's what I told you the other day. Don't worry about it. I know you're good. Don't worry about it. When you have
I appreciate
time.
that.
Beautiful, man.
So
you're busy.
All right, gentlemen. We shall see you next week.
All right, guys.
All right.
You guys take care. We'll see you next time.
Later.
All right, fellas.
Cheers.
I'm going to eat.
Gonna eat. You're always damn